Welcome back to BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm Ellen Como, your host, and I'm here with Jennifer Fallon. And we're talking about the organic sweat shack that...
Yeah, not sweat shop. I'd be in big trouble.
Organic Sweat Shack, which is so cute. I love that name. And it's on Main Street here in New Hall, which is such a great place to have any business. I love it here. And pretty soon with the Lemley.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited.
Gosh.
We are so excited.
Isn't it? It's, you know what? It's growing down here. New restaurants every day are opening. The restaurants that are here are delicious. It's just such a great place.
Yes.
And you are right in the middle of where we want to be, right?
Love it.
I love it.
Saw the location, and well, you and I have a story with that. But
we do.
We just knew. Yeah. Just knew. This is the place.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It would have been one of ours, but I'm glad it ended up in the right hands.
Oh, thank you.
It truly did. And so I want you to talk about the infrared. Let's get really into the nitty gritty of it, because I know there's different colors and the experience when someone walks in. First of all, I can say when you walk in the door, it's just such a great place. When you walk in the door right away, you feel a sense of calm and healing, which is very important, because if you know, sometimes you walk into places, you kind of walk in and go, ooh, I don't know how this feels.
Right.
You know? You do not get that at all. You get calm, you get healing, you get experience. There's so many different great feelings you get. And we go by a lot of, you trust your feelings.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So now that we've walked in and to the Organic Sweat Shack and you're feeling really good, go ahead, take it from there. What happens?
Well, gosh, every single guest that walks through our door has a different reason why they're coming in, but it all winds up being the same as far as finding. It was really important for me in our mission statement and creating this business was to love and serve others, basically. And, you know, the money part, my financial advisor was like, Jen, you gotta work on that part too. And this was the beginning before, of course, we opened with a business plan and have all that intact and everything else. But I am so passionate about helping everyone just feel good, because I know what it feels like to walk through the day. And I was telling you, 7 out of 10 people coming in are coming in with some kind of autoimmune condition, but you would never expect it, because these are the moms that you're seeing walking around town. They're wearing their Lululemons. They're coming back and forth between their soccer moms and baseball moms, and doing what they know how to do best. But within about 4 or 5 minutes, they are telling our team a story. And basically, so what I train our team to do, because I have an amazing team. I know you can testify to that.
Wonderful.
It's just
wonderful.
Oh, I've just got an amazing team over there. I could never do this on my own. But they all have the hearts to really get to the real why our guests come in, and it doesn't take long. And most of the time, half the time, I have to wear waterproof mascara because I'm crying along with them. Because eventually, when we're giving a tour and we learn why the person's there, they feel like they've come to the right place. It's not just coming in and just, like a nail appointment kind of thing. You just come in and get your sweat on, anything like that.
No.
There's education that comes along with this, and teaching and training on how to listen to your own body, just like we were talking about with adrenal fatigue.
Yes.
So when one walks into the Organic Sweat Shack, it was really important to me to create a unique experience of all 5 senses. So the look, the vibe, the feel of everything. I designed everything to basically feel like you just don't want to go home. We do have some guests that sit on our relaxation patio and they don't go home for a long time
now.
Yeah.
Is your family looking for you? Is anybody looking for you?
But the sense of sweet orange and lavender and the sound of the fountain and very calm music and the warmth of the cedar saunas, it just all comes into play. I've had a couple people say, hey, are you ever going to put TVs in here? And I'm, no. Well, what do you do for a half hour while you're sitting in your sauna? Because each person experiences their own session in their private individual sauna in their birthday suits.
Yes.
So And I had a couple people say, actually, it was just one gentleman about TV. What do I do? And I said, you just be. And it's going to be hard for you for the first few times to just go in there and just relax. But now he's completely addicted, and he's like, I turning my phone off for a half hour. And he's a very well-known realtor out here. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But his phone is on 24/7.
Well, too, and it's funny. I think you get that question by almost everyone. Can I bring my phone? And I love her answer. It's just too hot it's too hot in here for your phone. So the phone is out.
Well, what's funny is that sometimes my friends will go in there, and I know they're in the middle of their session, and I get a text. I'm like, what are you doing on your phone?
Exactly.
Relax, just for a half hour. But yeah, your phone will heat up, and we're trying to detox the radioactivity and those types of things. So why bring the phone in? But some people do. I know somebody gets all of their work done in the half hour in there. And, that's their prerogative to do that. But the experience that you have, the infrared heat, if we want to get into the nitty-gritty of it, is the same type of heat that doctors use for babies' incubators. So obviously they don't turn the temperature up and bake the baby. They put the temperature to what that little body needs. But the infrared heat, what it does is it penetrates your skin a couple inches beneath your surface, going after your core temperature. So heating your core temperature up. Hence why you could sit in there for quite a while and not feel like it's hot, or it feels so much different than a regular traditional sauna. I can't personally sit in a sauna for longer than 3 minutes. I have to get out of it.
You can't breathe.
Right. It's just, it's heating you up from the outside in. This is the inside out. So it's a whole different experience. And then all of a sudden your cells open up and you just sweat like you've never sweat before. And I challenge anybody out there that says, oh, you guys can't get me to sweat because I never sweat. Oh, we'll get you to sweat. We will definitely get you to sweat, because sweating is, your body was designed with that mechanism to rid of any toxicity, heavy metals, all the toxic exposures that we are exposed to out here in America. And it's your body's basically detoxification system. So sweat is good. And
sweat is amazing. I know the first time I went in there, they say that, the longer it takes you to sweat. And I am always freezing. So it takes me longer just to warm up anyway. So it did take me a little bit longer to sweat. But what I loved about it is as I started to go, I started to sweat sooner and sooner and sooner, which is what you're after. You want to sweat. You want to start sweating. You want to get to the point where you start sweating pretty much right away.
Right away, 3 to 5 minutes. The first experience I had, and I'll go back to that story too, my journey of finding the perfect infrared sauna. Because let me tell you, everybody, there are a lot of sauna manufacturers out there. But you have to be careful, and I did my research. I didn't just go and buy any sauna. I did my homework on the right kind of wood, because cedar, our saunas are 100% cedar, which is 100% antibacterial. We didn't want to have a box that was going to mold. And,
oh my gosh.
And we do have 2 sweaters that come over there that are being detoxed right now because they had saunas in their home that produced a mold effect in their bodies. So that's a serious thing. Also low EMFs, which is your electromagnetic fields. You want to make sure that the purchase of a sauna, you have low EMFs. Ours is the lowest patented heater devices in the industry. And then, of course, what's your sauna, how it's built, what kind of glue are you using, and things like that. So I have to say the saunas that we have at our shack are the top of the line, and we actually do sell our saunas. I forgot to mention that too.
That's good.
So that's basically the base of our business, is putting saunas into each and every home out here, because you would use it a lot more if you had it in your house.
Yes, you would.
Right?
You would. You'd fall into it at night right before you go to bed, or, yes, it would be so much easier. You wouldn't have to get in your car and drive, but it's worth it to get in your car and drive,
right,
because of the benefits that you're getting. And I've got to say, at times it'd be good if you're working out like 5 days a week, maybe take one of those days and sweat instead and add a couple more days. But you know what I mean? Take out a day of working out and add a day of sweating. Because you're going in your car 4 days, 5 days anyway.
And we have professional athletes that actually come over after their training for recovery. It's great for recovery. And you don't have to have an autoimmune condition to receive the benefits of the infrared heat. We have people in there with low back problems, insomnia, acne. Oh my gosh, so many kids come over there and their moms bring them in with acne, eczema, psoriasis. If you look at our Yelp reviews, we actually have pictures of our actual clients where they've given the infrared heat a time frame. There's one individual I'm thinking of. She just did a post, and you guys got to check out her pictures of psoriasis. And this is going to make me cry, but her husband and she came in about a week and a half ago to a member of our team, and they both got teary-eyed. And he said, "My wife has not worn shorts for, I believe it was 13 years." And he got teary-eyed. He's like, "She's wearing shorts now." And she was so self-conscious of her body, and the psoriasis was bad. And she was at her wit's end, and she found us through Inside SCV magazine, and I've got a great marketing director that really is into the holistic field as well. Yeah. So she was able to write up an article that described a lot of the benefits and led many of these clients over there. We have people that have rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, you name it.
They're over there.
They're over there.
Now, I want to go talk about the different colors.
Oh, okay, so the chromotherapy, which is the light therapy, that's separate than the infrared
I didn't
therapy.
know that.
Mm-hmm. I know most people think that the infrared heat is coming out of the lights.
Because I walked in, I always have a red one.
Oh, collagen boost.
Yeah, so I always get the okay, and I thought infrared is red. You know,
you're so cute. I
didn't know.
Then what's blue? Oh, that's cute. Okay, no. Okay, so now I'm educating you a little bit on that.
Yeah.
So we've got infrared therapy, and that's coming out of the heaters.
So there's no color?
No.
Okay. Gosh.
No, you can sit in the dark and still get the benefits of the infrared heat. Okay. Now, chromotherapy, which is the LED lighting, basically, light therapy is a whole other benefit for your body. So if you talk to any esthetician or facialist and people that work with light therapy, it's very popular. We use it at the same time as your infrared session. So our guests come in there and they're able to choose, and we help you. And we have laminated cards so you can kind of browse through them too. You come in and you say, "Okay, Jen, I am feeling really, really anxious today and I can't sleep." I'll probably put you on blue because blue is a great relaxer. It also goes after any bacteria in your skin. So our acne guests usually choose that color. It helps you sleep at night. It helps you go to the bathroom. You know, lots of amazing effects on that. But now red is your favorite color. Do you know why?
Now it builds my collagen.
It builds your collagen. Yes, it does. It helps rid of cellulite. Okay. It also helps the adrenals, helps with your energy levels. So when I was dealing with my adrenal fatigue, I went through the gamut of colors, but red was really my go-to. We have a lot of heart patients that use red. They're not my patients, but they're my guests. But we have it helps with the libido, all sorts of things. We had a lot of people coming in with bronchitis and pneumonia this last
Yeah, no, that's
winter.
A different color, right?
Yeah. So, well, you could use any color, but we would put them in orange.
Okay.
To help that. And then green, well, you know, what is it called with SAD? Is that what it's called? When the seasonal
affective disorder, which I completely have.
Depression, right?
So my gosh!
So
in the winter, when it's cold and dark outside, I get affected by every season.
Okay.
More than normal.
We live in California. We don't have seasons.
And can you imagine if I lived someplace that did have seasons? I'd really have affective disorders.
Yeah, you and I both.
I wouldn't be able to get out of bed.
We do live in...
Or I wouldn't go to sleep, one or the other.
Oh my goodness, I was in Europe last week and it was just foggy the whole time and I don't know what those people do. I was feeling, that London fog. But, so... Back to the color, though, green, we had a lot of people under green lights during that time. There's white and that's straight vitamin D. It's a mixture of all the colors. That one's an intense one. So basically, we're using infrared therapy, chromotherapy, and then aromatherapy.
That's what I was going to ask. I love the aromatherapy part of it because that obviously is, I'm a smell girl.
Yes.
I love anything that smells good, and that's a big deal for me. So, I like that you get to pick out. Now that there's a reason though you're picking out every single oil, right?
Yes, there is. We have your commons like peppermint and eucalyptus. I said it right. I always say that one wrong. Lavender, sweet orange, frankincense. So we do have a variety of about 14 oils. And if a guest comes in and they don't know what types of scents they like, we definitely do recommendations. But essential oils, that's a whole other gamut. And I would love to say I'm a professional on essential oils, but I only know the bare minimum. I need to actually get somebody to teach me more about the essential oils.
Frankincense is great for healing.
Yes, and I do know that. Mm-hmm. So we definitely use frankincense. That's the pricey one too. So whenever someone comes in, I have the frankincense. I'm like, okay, 3 drops.
Exactly, it is.
I'll give you the whole bottle.
Little tiny bottle is like, if it's good, it's like $89, $90 for that little tiny bottle.
Expensive.
Yep.
So, but it does have tremendous healing benefits. But most of the people come in there and they want sweet orange with peppermint or sweet orange with lavender. So when you come into the shack, you will smell sweet orange everywhere. But it's just when people come in and they say, "Oh, it smells so good in here," you're basically smelling the cedar from the saunas and then all the different essential oils that are happening.
Yeah. So if you haven't been there and I know you've heard about it because everyone in this valley has heard about it. I actually had 2 of my members, was it 2 days ago, that said, "We're going to go sweat today." So I know they went there, and you probably know who they are. I'll ask you. I won't out you on the radio, but they were, they went, and I haven't talked to them since, but I know they're going to love it. And I know they probably did love it. And then you do have the couples one that if you want to go in. I have a couple of my girlfriends they're both married women, and but they go in there to talk.
Right.
So they hang out in there.
That's the half hour that they can have, and I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah.
The half hour that they can have where they can just have girlfriend time. And we have girls that come over there to celebrate their birthdays, friends that come over there. We have sexy Saturdays now.
Is that couples
Sexy
only?
Saturdays. Well, we don't limit it to all couples, but it's 2 for 1 basically if you're going into the same sauna. So that's a great way of starting out your date night.
Yeah, that is.
And then we're running a couple summer specials right now. That's super fun. People can find them out on Facebook, which has been such a tremendous. Our business was built based on you guys. You have a great experience. You talk about it, and you bring your friends. But it's all about the results and how someone's walking out of there. How they feel.
And that's true. I mean, we obviously, you're my friend. I'm going to support it, but it was built because it's working. If something isn't working, it's not going to, it's not going to grow as much as this has grown. And it is effective. And so many, and I'm so glad that there are so many that are trying to get away from prescription. Anything prescription drugs, anything that the doctor's giving you that you're taking on a regular basis, they're trying to clean themselves out, and they're trying to go at it where they actually, what I want to call is they're taking ownership of their bodies and their health. And it's so good to see, because it can be so confusing because we are bombarded with, you need to take this, you need to take that. Look at the TV, every other commercial is, you need this and that medication. And so to be able to just back up, and I've had people, someone will come to me and tell me that are on all these medications and this is how they're feeling. And you kind of, your gut is telling you just to say to them, just stop taking everything.
Right.
Just clean yourself out and let's start from the beginning.
Body will heal itself.
Yes. I think, we're kind of getting to the place, someone that's struggling is in that place where they don't even know now. Like they have no idea what they're suffering from is coming from anymore. Mm-hmm. So here you can go and kind of sweat it out, detox all of it and start from scratch.
Right.
And do something that is natural. The body does want to heal itself. We are two things that the body is a natural adapter And it's a natural healer. And it's the things that we put in it and on it.
Right. We were designed and created to heal ourselves. Mm-hmm. Everything that was designed into us, and hence the sweat.
Exactly. We're going to be right back. This is Ellen Como on BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Welcome back to BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm Ellen Como, your host. I'm here with Jennifer Fallon. She is the owner of Organic Sweat Shack here on Main Street in Newhall. And we've been talking about the infrared, all the benefits, and then obviously I brought up the dirty P word, prescription drugs, which is just killing so many people, killing more people every day than street drugs. I mean, and the sad part is a lot of them that are on street drugs and are ODing have started with prescription drugs, by the way.
Right.
So do you
Majority.
know? Yeah. And you want to hear a really scary thing. How many heroin addicts are becoming heroin addicts because of getting their wisdom teeth pulled, and they are putting them on whatever painkillers they're putting them on, but they're not properly weaning them off. They're giving them the wrong drugs for pain medication, and these poor kids are because of financial reasons are becoming heroin addicts.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's such a sad cycle that is going on right now. And how many we're just talking about, just beautiful people that were artists and famous artists. Prince. Yeah, opiates killed him. So, I think the reason why we wanted I wanted to kind of bring that out into the open is that there's things that you can do for pain. There's things that you can do for your adrenals. If you go to the doctor right now, if I were to walk in the doctor and have all the same symptoms that you just told me, I would immediately be put on medication.
Oh, at least 3 or 4.
Yeah.
They tried 3 or 4 with me. Anti-dementia medication. I was looking at him like, what? Dementia? No. Okay, well, you're depressed. Of course I'm depressed. Look how bloated I am. I look like I'm 5 months pregnant.
I'm situationally
it's cortisol,
depressed.
People.
Yeah. And that's it. Is it situationally depression? And if it is a chemical depression, where is it coming from? Let's trace it back and let's take care of it a little natural. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to go to your doctor. I always go to your doctor. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to. But what I am going to say is that there's alternatives, and I would be open to trying them. And the infrared sauna is one of them. If you're going to your doctor and you're trying everything and nothing is working, what do you have to lose, really, at this point? Nothing. You're going to get 30 minutes to be still, which we don't take enough time to do that anyway. So that's what I do. I walk in there and I take that 30 minutes and I am still. And I allow whatever I need to address to come up.
And it's not just a woman place.
No.
Because a lot of people think, oh, it's so relaxing, it's a spa and things like that. And we do have an amazing organic esthetician also in there. But we have so many firefighters, professional athletes, a few celebrities, but a lot of firefighters. We really have a heart for those guys because of the types of toxicity that they drum up through their bodies. There's some friends of ours, and in his particular, I guess, station, or is it called a station or a unit? Station. Four of the captains with cancer. One of them passed away, and we are actually donating a infrared sauna to that station. And
in honor of him.
In honor of him, yes. So we have firefighters that come in there. And so we use white towels. We actually have a professional towel service to keep our towels fresh and clean and fluffy white. And sometimes after sessions, especially with firefighters, black spots all over the towels. And we have so many strong testimonies from these guys. We're going to be doing Faces of the Shack here soon. Just a brilliant idea my marketing director came up with, where we can really give the community all these testimonies of what exactly each individual is feeling.
When you talk about firefighters, talk about hits on your adrenals too. They're dealing with life and death situations every single day.
Yes.
And that's exactly the kind of thing that will hit your adrenals.
Right.
So they are, I can see why I could see, the police department as well.
Yes, we love them too.
Heavy hits on their adrenals. adrenals, definite. PTSD, heavy hit on your adrenal if you've been in the military. So yeah, for men, you're dealing with different things than women. With women, we have, and then if you're a woman and you're in the fire department or the police department or military, you've got double dose.
Or executives, the stress that comes on those gentlemen. They come in and those are the ones that usually have a hard time putting their phones away. Their wife has drug them in the first time, and then they're usually the ones that are texting their wife, "Hey, I'm here. Where are you?" Yeah, exactly. So they're beating them to the sauna. But so it's not just a woman place, guys. We have just as many men coming on over there as the women. So it's and kids, lots of kids.
Perfect. Get them started early. Okay, give out all your information, your Facebook, your website, your address, your phone number, everything here.
So here's all of our addresses. We are located at 24363 Main Street, 2 doors up from the way station or across the street from the Assistance League. Our website is super simple, organicsweatshack.com. Our Facebook is super simple, Organic Sweat Shack. Come over and like our page. We're running some awesome summer specials. We actually will be doing a sizzling summer sauna sale. Ooh, I got it. Early August, and we'll be discounting our saunas. Previously loved and brand new ones, so that we can put them in your home as well. But come out and visit us. We have lots and lots of specials going on right now. So I'm just so excited.
And you have education. You're going in there. You're talking to educated people that understand these situations. So don't think you can walk in the door and not tell them exactly what is going on and why you're there. And give it a shot. It is amazing that 30 minutes and you work up, don't you, in time too? You work up in temperature and time, or do you stay at the 30?
We stay at the 30, but we do work up in temperature. Okay. We put everybody about 140, 145. Most of our men immediately, more is more, 160. My husband does it at 160. I stay at 140, 145. That's where my body's comfortable. It's entirely customized for each individual.
So you can stay nice and comfortable. So I guess that's it, Jen. We gave out all information. Give it a try. Try this. It's amazing. This is Ellen Como on BalaCore Fitness Show on your hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. Goodbye, everyone.